Stock number 2, well, I just mentioned it because I do think that TakeTwo Interactive had a short attack at some point a few years ago. You could check my math. The ticker symbol for TakeTwo Interactive is TTWO. This could sound a little confusing. We had 2U, then we had TakeTwo. TakeTwo Interactive, though, is a completely different company from 2U. TakeTwo Interactive is one of the best video game companies of our time. The Hauser brothers, behind Rockstar Games of Grand Theft Auto fame, Red Dead Redemption 2, which is an outstanding video game, one of the greatest in my experience of all time up to this point. Just came out this fall. That comes from TakeTwo Interactive. So where's the stock been recently? Well, it hit a high of $138 a share on the final day of September, 9/28. It went from 138 to where it is today, 108. That's a decline of 22% for a company that really, literally did release one of the best products in its industry of all time. I love this company. I first recommended it in September of 2007 at $17. And then I added again another recommendation 3 months later. It was at $19 at that point. So it's gone from $17 and $19 to where it is today, as I mentioned, around $108. So, yep, it's been a big-time winner for Motley Fool RuleBreakers, six-bagger twice over. I should also mention, just on a side note, that I also re-recommended it in November of 2015, so 3 years ago this month. And a lot of people at the time were probably thinking, well, hold on now. You already recommended this stock 8 years before. It's already more than doubled. Why would you re-recommend it again? Well, from that $35.62, I'm happy to say it's tripled in just those 3 years. So it's a reminder. I'll say a little bit more about this company in a sec, but it's a reminder as a fellow stock market investor, you and me, that we should, since winners win, we should be looking to add to our winners. And so I'm never afraid to take a stock, buy it at one price, watch it go up some, and then buy it again and watch it go up a lot more, and years later buy it again. And TakeTwo Interactive and how we've treated it at Motley Fool RuleBreakers is a great example. So what are two things that I like about TakeTwo Interactive? Well, the first one is, if you've listened to this podcast for a while, you know that I love games. I certainly love video games, in addition to all my tabletop board and card games. And Red Dead Redemption 2 is something that I really love. I've already spent hours just in the last few weeks playing the game, and I love it. I highly recommend it. It's a Western, so it takes you back to the end of the Old West, just as we're transitioning into the 20th century, and it follows, you're going to be playing a principal cowboy in a gang that's kind of a bunch of ne'er-do-wells, but they're trying to come to grips with the world changing around them. It's a cinematic video game. It's beautiful on especially my Xbox One X. It's stunning in 4K, but also I want to play up the writing of it because it's written like some of the best movie scripts or some of the best exchanges you've ever seen on the big screen. You're going to see that kind of level of quality because that's how Rockstar does it in this video game. So I highly recommend the game. It's a great reason to like this stock. Now, the company's much bigger than any single product, so let's not get carried away. Red Dead will definitely pump up the numbers, I predict, in the next earnings report. But this is not a one-trick pony, talking about horses out west. This is not a one-trick pony. This is a company that has a lot of different excellent products. And I guess the second thing that I like about this is that I think there's a chance that TakeTwo Interactive could end up being bought out in future. It's not something, I'm not invested for that reason. I might have thought that in 2007 when I first recommended it. Here we are 11 years later. The company remains an independent. I love it when my companies remain independent. I still wish Marvel, one of my favorite stock picks of one generation ago, hadn't been bought by Disney. I can only imagine how well we would have done as Marvel shareholders. But you do get paid a premium when another bigger fish comes along and eats your smaller fish. And that seems like it's implicit in a stock like this. It could certainly happen, although I would be rooting against it. So there's stock number 2, TakeTwo Interactive, ticker symbol TTWO.